Hey guys, welcome to Rome 2. This is a game I've been excited about for a very long time. I tried to stream it last night, but my computer was not having it, so I thought what I'd do is I'd record a few videos, maybe playing through the Prologue campaign, because lots of things have changed. Well, some things have changed in this over Shogun 2, if you're familiar with Total War, and if you're not, then I guess this will give you a little bit of a background on how to play the game as well. As well as that, it's also set in the historical period before the start of the main campaign for Rome, so there's a little bit of historical background to be garnered as well about the conquering, I guess maybe not even conquering, but the wars with the Samnites, and how Rome sort of more or less assimilated them and started using them as allies later on. So what I'll be doing here is playing through each of the prologue missions, and I think each one I'll make into one video if possible. So if you're new to Total War, or if you fancy just watching a little bit of the historical background and getting a bit more information, then this series is for you, hopefully.
The beaten army of Consul Linus lies under siege in Capua. I, Gaius Fulvius Silanus, have hurried south with my meager command to aid the consul. Further reinforcements are expected from Rome. The city has been sighted. It is surrounded by the Samnites, a people native to the mountains of central Italy. The Samnites are sworn enemies of Rome. Capua is in sight. Report.
Tribute Silanus. The Samnite army are massed on the hills around Capua. They are preparing an attack.
So this really is just setting up, you know, how you move the camera around, basic stuff like that. We're not going to worry too much about that. You can read the tooltips if you really want. This is making me
the river crossings here
zoom
have been
into these
destroyed by
points.
the defenders. May the gods be with them should the enemy attack.
That's want me to cite the main army who are about to get attacked.
The consul and his remaining forces have garrisoned the city. Linus means to stop any assault at the river, but he's vastly outnumbered. I fear he will be overwhelmed.
Okay. Still on the camera controls. There they've got ballista.
The Samnite
Ballistae out here.
engines fire on the city, weakening the will of the men within. If we can get to them, we can halt the bombardment. But they are well guarded. The Samnites prepare their attack on the hillside. Their numbers are too strong for us to consider an engagement.
Yeah, you're damn right. I think we have about 5 units.
Not assault an army.
Tribute Silanus. The men are reporting sounds of a skirmish ahead of our position.
I mean, at this point the game is basically just holding my hand on the battle map. It's gonna get me to push straight up this position now.
Move out!
Well, the odds are more in my favour. Right, what have we got here? 3 units of Astadi and 1 unit of Triari.
Battle group awaiting orders.
Okay, let's go for it. For some reason I don't have my unit cards up, unless I pushed a button that's done away with that. Let's see, U. No, I. Yeah, there we go, U. I. There we go,
Our spotter
much
suggests
better.
there are but 5 enemy units around the village. Look for their blue banners.
Romans all!
Right, if I get my Hastadi to just move up there, I can get my Triari to hang back a little bit to deal with these slingers on the hill. There's not really much I can do about them attacking me for the moment. Although they are going to come down and fight me, I think. They seem to have tweaked the movement penalties in this as well, whereas troops don't seem to get tired as quickly anymore, which is quite good, I think. Because Shogun was a bit ridiculous how quickly... Oh, never mind, the slingers are peeling off to fight me already. I'll bring these 2 Stadi units into the back. I'll get the Triari into that other slinger unit at the back. I mean, this is a wonderful looking game, but it's very CPU intensive at the minute. Let's have a quick look and see how these guys are getting on. They seem to be doing quite well. Go on, get in
The
there!
enemy must be routed. Target their flanks.
Oh, there
or
come my
attack
Triari. They do not give a fuck. They're just coming in straight through. Have we not seen those slingers? Well, they're breaking. They're about to go. My Triari. Let's get the Hastati to run too. Holy hell, that unit actually, those Italian swordsmen saw off the spearmen without even me being there. Let's go for the slingers.
Sons of Mars! Glory for Rome!
Okay, so my Hastati now have to fight another
but
unit of
their men are
skirmishers.
no match for Roman soldiers.
Pound Romans all!
I think that unit of Italian swordsmen's gonna clean up by itself, but yeah, it is. They didn't even need me there. My Chiari are charging in anyway. And they're off. Nice.
That's the last of them. No more guarding grain stores. They're meant for this. The slingers in the village are in our debt. They pledged their allegiance and have joined our ranks. The Samnites move on Capua.
Defend the British to the last man! Capua must not fall!
All right, men, listen up. We're up against it. The Samnites have moved to attack, and it's too late to attempt to cross to intercept them. The enemy's siege weapons are still troublesome, but now the Samnites have left them relatively unguarded. Let us strike there.
Okay, so what have we got?
Somnium
We
shall
have the
fall.
same
Roman,
amount
for
of
duty.
stuff, plus Triari,
Orders.
and now Italian
Speak
swordsmen
quickly.
too. Those will come in quite
Hastati.
handy. So what we'll do is we'll push the Triari and the Hastati up the hill.
Orders. At the double.
We'll also get the slingers up the hill. Now, the first time I looked at this, I thought slinking up the hill and hiding the whole way might be the best way. However, I wonder if there's a time limit on the main Samnite attack hitting the city, and it does look like there will be because they're just pouring in there, as you can see, tons of them. So I think the quicker we act, the better it'll be, as long as my troops don't get knackered on the way up the hill, which is a possibility.
This forest will cover our approach if we move with care.
Yeah, but I think that might
We
not
await
be
the enemy.
necessary. We'll see. So I have very few troops, but they're still, on ultra unit settings, they're still sizable. As you can see, there's a lot of them. Basic units, I think, are like 160 men strong on ultra unit settings.
to command.
So you do get a sense of scale in battle. It's a bit laggy sometimes, but at least you get the feeling that you're actually fighting a real battle, instead of just a wee skirmish. Right, anyway, we'll get the Hastati to wait at the top of the hill here. Oh, they're moving already. Good.
I am ready.
Aye. So they know I'm here, which is fine.
Proud Romans all.
Men of Italia!
Let's get the slingers onto the hill though, so I can actually fire down on these guys.
Victory for Rome! Roma invicta! By your command!
Right, I have them in skirmish mode too, which means they'll run away.
Our slingers can be placed upon the hill to rain fire upon the enemy below. Keep them out of the fray.
Reload!
Okay, I'll bring the Hastati up behind them.
Move out.
Ready!
Go on, lads.
Destroy those siege weapons.
Yeah, they're
men.
doing alright.
For Capua.
Now, the Italian spearmen and swordsmen are starting to peel off to come towards me.
For Rome! Romans, ready for duty!
I'm gonna peel off my slingers and get them to attack them before they get too close. Hopefully we can do some damage. And then we're gonna get ready to counter-charge if my Hastati would get into position. Come on, hurry up, you slags. Right. Oh, they thought better of it.
Romans ready for duty.
Okay, I'm pulling a counter-charge here now.
Jupiter gives
My
us
Hastati are
strength.
probably too spread out, to be honest with you. I should have grouped them up closer, but whatever. I think we'll be fine. Slingers have made a good dent in some of those units. I'll get the slingers on the back unit now.
Hastati.
We'll also pull swords. Yeah, we'll also those are Triari, whatever. We'll pull them in as well. Okay, and we'll now get the slingers to attack these ballista.
Hastati.
So we made pretty short work there of the infantry units.
Your orders.
Yeah, we've done the men right. While they're on the run, let's reform quickly and then move straight onto these siege engines to get them out of the way.
Somnium shall fall.
Slingers on that one.
Sons of Mars. We await the enemy. Advance at speed.
Yours to command. Ready.
So we've seen them off by even fighting.
Linus' defenses are
They've thought better of
the
it.
Samnites are crossing the river.
Oh, holy hell. That's a lot of stuff. That's a
We
lot
cannot
of
wait
stuff.
for reinforcements, men. We must act. We're all trained for this day. Now there is an enemy before us, and glory to fight. I may not be a general, but the gods honor me by allowing me to lead you on this day. Now advance!
Okay. So there is a shallow crossing point here. Let's get straight across that. I'm going to have to run because they're already under pressure. Which is unfortunate. It means my troops are going to be tired out a lot quicker and they've already been fighting. I think they're still fresh though at the minute. Let's have a look.
Melee infantry at your command. I see a shallow ford across the river, which will give us passage into the city. Forward!
So we're just going to make a beeline over here. Cross the ford and then... Now this game introduced... Well, Shogun 2 had it as well, but I've never seen them in sieges. These sort of capture points. Which you have to vie for control over just. I think what we're going to do is probably try and hold the Samnites right here. At this capture point. So I'm going to put my... melee troops and slingers behind that line.
The Samnites push towards the center. If they capture the
I think I'll put
all will be
my
lost.
Triari in here actually, just in case they decide to come for the center too. So we have something blocking that. Oh, we're getting holy hell, when did that happen?
In the name of...
Italian cavalry, oh you bastard. Where are my Triari?
We await the enemy.
Thank goodness, they're stuck in there. Which is good. Good job they were.
For Rome.
By your command.
Slingers took a massive beating there.
Attack, men! Your consul watches
We'll
over
keep
you.
the main
Strike down
body
the
going
Samnite
here. Is that more
invaders.
cavalry?
Show them
No.
no mercy.
Yeah, it is. Fucking hell. Right. So let's get
The
my
Samnites press further
Hastati
into
behind
Capua.
this point.
They threaten the center.
put our Italian swordsman. Oh,
The siege weapons on the walls can repel them. See to it.
okay. Let's see. Look up here, and it wants me to take control of the siege weapon. So let's do that. We'll fire into that. No, we'll fire into that massive blow. Oh, decisions. Maybe we should fire into that. They're very grouped up in a number of places there. We'll go for explosive round as well.
Orders.
So how am my Triari doing over here? Oh, they're fighting a mob now. Seems like they're doing pretty well. They've lost 3 men so far. That guy in the middle does not look like he wants to be there. I think our Hastati are doing alright there. We'll leave them alone. Maybe leave those slingers with them. Right, I'm going to put the Hastati here at that capture point. Italian swordsman I'm going to bring into the city just in case. Actually, no, screw that.
At speed!
I'll move a Hastati into the city.
Advance at speed!
Just the swordsmen are excellent at holding up massive groups of enemy infantry, especially when there's inferior quality. So they fight like fucking Spartans if you get them in the right position.
For Mars!
How are we doing with that cav? I mean, the spearmen will automatically do very well against cav anyway. Didn't really want my... I mean, my Triari are experienced troops, even though they're spearmen. They're very heavy spearmen, I think. Yeah, very heavy spear infantry, so I didn't necessarily want them. Let's see, is my thing should still be firing. Let's fire into that.
Italian swordsman! Tribune, our allies begin to crumble. Hope is fading.
Well, there go their cavalry, so I now should be safe to bring my Triari back
Keep
in.
fighting, men! Live
We'll
or
also move
die,
our
we
slingers
will
round as
find
well.
glory!
And my Hastati are at the front gates, and they haven't pushed the front gates, so...
An army
Oh.
approaches. Tribune,
And we're
I
saved.
think the banners are Lucanian.
Reinforcements! Our allies, Roman and Lucanian, rally to our aid! Take heart, men! The gods are with us!
Excellent. So I think we're... Okay, let's get a full attack going. Now we'll push our Hastati in, push everything in.
Italian
Side the attack! These are my Italian swordsmen. They look very... Well, italic swordsmen, they do look very Italic. They've got like armour on that you see in like Samnite. No, Samnites are an Italic people, aren't they? So they're not a culture group specifically of their own, but... Okay, these are mostly... Well, they're Italian swordsmen and mobs, so we should be fine to just push straight in. Give them a drubbing.
To arms!
Oh, and my ballista is still firing in the middle of that. Let's stop him, shall we? Oh, holy hell. Well, that was actually not so bad. I wouldn't like him to do that again, that we hit my own guys. What are we doing against them? We should be doing pretty well. Combat evil. No, now they're losing decisively. Yeah, we've got this. And here come the Lucanians as well. Total clusterfuck in there. They should start to break in a minute. Is that my ballista still firing? It is, isn't it? What are you doing? Apparently I can't get them to stop. Please stop. Huh. Well, never mind, there's nothing much left. Okay, let's push. What is left? They have slingers. Let's try and push up the main bridge.
At the double! Quick march!
Orders! Commander!
I think I lost a lot of swordsmen there from friendly fire, from my slingers and the AI slingers.
Double time!
There's always one of the dangers in this game. If you're not careful about what your skirmish infantry and your missile infantry's doing, you can get your own melee troops screwed.
Jupiter gives us strength!
I think we're pretty much golden here though. This is just a clean-up operation now. So let's just push through and right them. Here we go.
Double time!
We await the enemy! To arm for glory!
At your service! Commander! Ready! Pack them! Advance!
I am ready!
Astati!
What news?
It's a bit of a fearsome sight, isn't it? Even like that coming towards you. he's on the bridge. I take it they're routing. Oh, here we go. Nice. I mean, I think for a strategy game, the fighting and the animations and stuff on this is going to be unparalleled for some time to come. It just looks fucking incredible. Like anybody could deny that.
The Samnites make their retreat. The day is ours.
Fantastic. Look, there's one. No, he's thought better of it. He's away. Costly victory. Well, fair enough. I think that's the first the first prologue mission done. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Kind of a short one. Probably the next campaign mission, which is going to teach you the basics of the campaign map and the changes that they've put into the game, is going to be a little bit longer. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully see you soon.